Alright guys, welcome back to Dexter. This is Season 6, Episode 1. A brand new season is here, and I'm excited to see where they go from here, because obviously, you know, we had Rita in Season 4, and the end of Season 4, she ended up dying, and Season 5 kind of went in a completely new direction with Lumen. And now Lumen's gone as well. Not dead, but she's left. So where does it go from here? You know, we had Rita to kind of calm Dexter down. We had Lumen, who was like this distraction for Dexter, and Dexter actually ended up really having feelings for her, but she just left anyway. And that kind of leaves us in a position now where Season 6, again, we're going in a completely new direction, right? So I don't know what that's going to be. Maybe there's not going to be any love interest. Maybe there's not going to be any kind of woman in Dexter's life in this season. But what is the kind of the crux of the story going to be? Is it going to be centered around Harrison and his family, with Aster and Cody wanting to come back and live with Dexter? It's going to be really interesting now. He's going to have a family to balance and maintain again. But yeah, Season 6, Episode 1, those kinds of things it's called. Thank you for all the support recently. It's been awesome seeing the support to these Dexter episodes. You can get early access over on the Patreon page. You can get early access to the next 16 episodes, or sign up as a free member and get access to the next episode right after you watch this one. So yeah, I don't really know what to say before going into the season, because as I said, we're going in a completely new direction, right? We have Dexter, who's kind of now really just lost everyone that he ever gets close to. You know, he had Harry, lost Harry, Harry's dead, killed himself. Deb is the only constant, I guess, but he can't really let her fully in. And then he had Rita, of course, and Rita ended up dying, and he had Lila, and she ended up dying, even though Lila was more of a flingy thing, you know. She still ended up dead. And then Lumen, and Lumen left, and Miguel died, and Dexter had to kill him. It's just like, any time that someone kind of does get close to Dexter, it ends up going terribly wrong for him. And is that kind of something that he's going to realize as well, and he's going to push everyone away, maybe even including Deb? I'm not sure. How close is Deb to finding out that Dexter actually isn't who he says he is, and is a serial killer? Because she got ever so close to finding that out in Season 5, but obviously she ended up letting she didn't know it was Dexter at the time, but Dexter and Lumen go. So yeah, let's jump into the episode, my friends, and see where this season goes. We obviously still have the La Guerta and Angel. I feel like that storyline is kind of done-ish, you know? They're still going to be married, and they're going to be kind of back together, but I don't think they're going to be going through all the drama of Angel and Maria La Guerta. But we'll see. Maybe they do continue it. Is Quinn gonna still kind of be suspicious of Dexter, or has he kind of found his role now, where he knows that Dexter saved his ass, and he knows Dexter's a killer, but he's just gonna kind of let it ride because he wants to be with Deb? That's a possibility, I think. He knows it won't work with Deb if he goes after Dexter and continues to do that. So maybe he knows Dexter's still a killer, but chooses not to go after him. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into Season 6, Episode 1. I just watched the new intro, and they don't really change too much in this intro, to be fair, but it was still cool. In any of the intros, season to season, that is. What the hell?
There are times in our lives when everything seems to go wrong.
911, what's your emergency?
I've been stabbed.
By who?
Please stand by for approximate address.
Okay. They look like they're taking their time there. He's bloody bleeding out in the ground.
And there are other times when everything goes just perfectly.
What the fuck? Hello?
Hello, Ben.
I mean, the way they were walking up was super creepy and weird. I was thinking, are these bad dudes? Obviously, they're bad dudes if Dexter's drugging him. How did he know these two specific people would be the ones to come for him? And did he actually fake stabbing himself, or is he really stabbed? I don't know. I think he faked it all. This is an interesting start to the season.
Roger.
Ben and Roger, okay.
How do you know our names? Helping some of your patients live and letting others die. Making them die.
Huh, okay.
So you could harvest their body parts.
Selling them on the black market?
So I did my research, and here you are.
Damn.
That's all.
Oh my god. He seems different, right? He definitely seems a little different. I don't know what it is. Something about him. He seems a little different right now.
And in the process grown stronger, smarter, better. All is well in my little corner of the world.
He's getting his collection back together a little bit, isn't he? He had to get rid of it all at the end of Season 2, right? So he's getting himself a good old collection back again. Where's Harrison? Is Sonia still around, babysitting? Are Aster and Cody here?
Dexter!
Hey, Jamie. It's not what you're thinking.
Okay.
Angel kept an eye on Harrison while I took a really quick swim.
What the fuck?
This was a great idea. Buying the apartment next to yours.
Dude, I was gonna say, I don't ever remember there being that space in between.
Because now you can slip in and out of your place day and night without anyone knowing.
I never really thought about that. We just needed the extra space.
Yeah, right.
How's my sister working out for you?
Okay.
Great. Harrison loves her.
And I love him.
Except he's not a baby anymore. He's got his first preschool interview in the morning.
They grow up fast.
Okay.
I will need you to stay late tomorrow night.
Your high school reunion. Already on my calendar.
Okay, so Angel's sister is the new babysitter. Sonya's gone? What the hell? Okay. And Aster and Cody, remember at the end of last season, he said that they said that they wanted to stay with Dexter. I mean, I guess that time has already passed, right? They're back living with their grandparents now. Like, they only wanted to stay with them for the summer. It seems like we've had a couple of year time jump. Angel's definitely looking a little older, isn't he? I don't know. Was there a big time jump between season 5 and season 6? Because he definitely does look like he's aged quite a bit, but it could be just the beard and the hair. All right, he's gonna be a little older then.
Big day for you tomorrow. We're all moving forward.
Right, we're not actually seeing him yet.
Attendance in our preschool guarantees your child admission to our secondary school.
Deb definitely looks a little older too. I need to look this up. I feel like there's been a time jump. 18 months. I thought it was gonna be longer, honestly.
Mr. Morgan, you were referred to us by...
Angel Batista?
The Sergeant Batista. We being the people that protect you in case something bad happens.
Okay, Deb, chill the fuck out.
So, you are Catholic as well, Mr. Morgan.
Say yes.
So, Protestant?
No.
Jewish?
No.
She's getting...
What do you believe in, Mr. Morgan?
Nothing. I don't believe in anything.
Okay, this is weird. Awkward. She's so offended by it.
Harrison really seemed to like it in there. He didn't want to leave.
I think it's the same actor, right? The baby actor?
What you said in there, do you really believe that? You really believe in nothing?
Yeah, I suppose I believe in a certain set of principles.
The code.
Seriously?
What?
A set of rules to follow so you don't get in trouble?
Yeah, I mean, gotta have a set of rules to live by.
Is that so bad?
It just sounds kind of cold and empty. It's not just about you anymore. You're a father. What about Harrison? You have to think about what you want him to believe.
Yeah, you're not gonna teach Harrison that code, surely.
Anyway, I'll see you back at the station for LaGuardia's little costume party.
Okay.
Costume party. I wanna see what kind of costumes they're wearing, eh?
Good afternoon to my colleagues at Miami Metro Homicide.
There's the goat.
Today, we join in witnessing the promotion of one of Miami Metro's finest, Maria LaGuardia.
Okay, she's getting a promotion. Also, I was just curious, is Quinn and Deb together? Are Quinn and Deb together now? The fuck have you been? I had to run some errands. Oop, yep, they're definitely together.
Have you been?
I had to run some errands.
Why do you smell like old lady?
At the mall, they sprayed me with cologne.
The only thing you smell like when you leave the mall is a corn dog.
It was too early for a corn dog.
Angel giving them the death stare. I can't even speak.
They're looking awfully lovey-dovey up there. You think the two of them are...
Gross, no way. Matthews and LaGuardia hate each other.
Wait, so LaGuardia and Angel aren't together anymore then? They're not together anymore at all?
My amiga cubana.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Kind of weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Captain LaGuardia.
She looks kind of weird, like... I thought Angel was shushing him because he's like, that's my girl up there, but I guess not. Look at this weird little awkward fucking thing again now. Why are they doing this with LaGuardia? Does she have to have some weird office romance at all times?
That was a beautiful speech. I was touched. It was almost as if...
Almost as if you'd written it yourself?
Yeah, but you were very convincing.
Okay, cut the crap, Maria. Give me the book.
Okay. All right. It's not a romantic thing.
You know, you're lucky I'm the one who found it. Can you imagine the headlines?
Damn, so she's like, she's blackmailing him and playing him because she found something about him, found some dirt on him. Oh, Maria, you've always been a wolf, but goddamn.
Don't talk about integrity to me. You divorced that husband of yours as soon as you realized he was no career wrestler.
That is not true.
Ooh.
I'm not interested.
Damn. Okay.
Watch your step, Maria. Playing with the big boys now.
Damn. That's a threat right there, Maria. I don't know, man. Maria's character just keeps on going downhill and downhill for me. Like, she's all about her career and nothing else. And Like, she doesn't care who she hurts along the way. Like with Deb last season, she just completely threw her under the bus, and now she's blackmailing Matthews, and Matthews is an asshole too, sure, but yeah, I don't know. Just doesn't seem like it's the right way to go about things.
This is the home of Miami Metro Homicide.
Who's that little blondie?
Class, this is Detective Morgan, and that is Sergeant Batista. This is the future of forensic science.
Wow, the future looks very bright.
Okay, she's already taken an interest in Batista. What the fuck? This is so awkward at the start of the season, dude. I don't know.
Next stop is my lab, then the spatter room, and then what's always the last stop, the morgue.
Nice jacket. You getting all duded up for the big high school reunion? I can't believe you're going to your reunion.
Yeah, I can't believe that either. There's definitely some reason he's going to this high school reunion. There's someone from his high school that bloody is a murderer or something like that, 100%, right? Or yeah, there has to be something going on there. There's no way he's just willingly going to a high school reunion for the fun of it. There's just no way I can see that happening.
Yeah, it'll be good to catch up with some of the old friends.
You're hoping to get laid.
You got me.
Okay, yeah, right, buddy.
Janet Walker. But I knew her as Janet McKellen.
A female killer?
I didn't exactly have friends in high school, but she was always nice to me.
Or maybe she was killed.
She and Joe Walker were voted most beautiful couple our senior year. Joe was captain of the football team.
Abusive. Yeah, she got killed by him, I'm guessing.
They got married straight out of high school and moved to Virginia. I'd almost forgotten about her until I noticed her obituary in the alumni newsletter. She was found dead 3 years ago, an apparent suicide, but there was blood underneath her fingernails.
Defensive wounds.
How could it get there if her fingers were wrapped around the grip? Perhaps someone she scratched while putting up a fight.
But I mean, wouldn't they notice that when they're doing that? Or they just obviously just sweep it under the rug as a suicide?
Perhaps someone who'll be at the reunion tonight.
What if he's not, though? Ooh, the red moon. I can't even see right now. It's so dark. What the hell is going on?
Take us closer to the edge. They like shallow water.
Who do?
You know, Florida water snakes, they give birth to live young around 20 or 30.
Who the hell are these guys?
There's a lot of them inside.
Jeez.
All you're gonna need is 7.
Is that the guy?
It's a miracle I graduated without killing anyone. I was invisible in high school, just a shadow passing through the hallway.
Nobody will even recognize him, huh?
Dexter!
Oh, never mind.
Best biology lab partners ever, right, dude? You bet, dude. And I never saw anyone dissect a fetal pig as fast as you.
Of course.
Now you're some hotshot blood spatter guy. It's awesome.
How does he know all this about you?
We should check out all these activities they got planned for us. Yeah, go on ahead.
Oh, Dexter.
And there he is.
Okay.
I'm finally going to get some use out of my class ring. I sharpened part of it so that I can prick Joe's hand when we shake.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dexter!
Hey, my date to the spring formal.
Which was held right here.
Okay.
I'm so sorry to hear about your wife.
That was a horrible thing, but what about you? Did you ever get married?
I did. Honey,
Oh,
This is my
no.
wife.
Okay, I thought...
you're the last man that I ever dated.
Huh.
The little awe on his face. Dexter turned this woman gay. Oh, I love it.
Well, I'm glad if I was of any help.
Dexter, hey, Mr. Blood Spatter guy. Read about you in the paper. Looking good.
It's hilarious. Like, we just expected him to blend right in and nobody would notice him, and literally everyone is noticing him here. That's funny, man.
Dexter? You look fantastic.
There's some people I need to say hello to first.
Yeah, right, buddy.
Dexter! So sorry about your wife.
We read all about it.
Jesus Christ, man. This is so strange.
You've had a personal tragedy. Unlike everyone else, you look better than you did 20 years ago.
Yeah, true.
And you've got a cool job.
You gotta glow up.
Put all those things together, and it makes you popular. How's it feel?
Terrible.
I hate it. Most of the people here don't have 2 rolls of duct tape, 80 yards of plastic sheeting, and a surgical saw in their trunk. So what am I supposed to do?
Enjoy it, son.
I don't think he's capable of that, to be quite perfectly honest. He's gonna try, but I don't see it working.
Yeah, being a blood spatter analyst really isn't so much of a job as it's a calling.
You guys are the modern American cowboys. Yeehaw!
I hate this. He's getting jealous now.
Hey. Dexter! What's going on, man?
Fuck.
Nice. A sample of my own blood.
Terrible.
I work in the forensics department.
Lab geek! That's who you are! Now I remember the science brainiac!
Of course, that's how he remembers, dude. Jackass.
Hey, I was sorry to hear about Janet. Yeah, that was tough.
Doesn't look like it was.
But I understand you kind of went through the same thing.
It's true, we both lost our wives way too early.
You know, it's been 3 years now, and still, sometimes I get so angry with Janet doing what she did and leaving me like that.
I don't know about this.
Wow.
Of course, he's looking at the blonde girl that was talking to Dexter.
You know, my one regret in high school is that I never tapped that sweet ass.
Well, you were dating Janet then.
Right. Of course.
Dude, this guy's sus as hell.
I should at least go say hello.
Yep.
Guy's not much of a handshaker, unfortunately.
I need to find another way to get a drop of Joe's blood.
Oh, American football? That's how he's gonna do it?
I have no idea what hammer time is.
He's just standing there. Just a typical white guy in the dance floor right here. I love it. It's hilarious because that's just Dexter being proud of himself there.
Visions.
Okay, so this is going to be the overarching story of the season then. Is he like training him as a serial killer or some shit? Like what the fuck?
I'd like some oranges, please.
Naranjas.
Oh my god. What the fuck? He's just gonna kill him with a rusty ass sword in broad daylight? What in the world? And I'm guessing those bloody eel babies are part of some ritual sacrifice or giving or something? I don't know.
Seems small without your stuff. I mean, that was the deal. We divorced, things go back the way they were when we were still friends.
That's exactly what this is. I'm choosing you as your own homicide because you're the best there is.
Okay.
I need someone in here who I can trust, someone who will have my back. You need to start thinking about your future here. Besides, the prestige and salary bump can't hurt.
I know what you're saying, but how much of a salary bump?
Think about it.
Fine, but no promises.
All right.
Lieutenant Batista.
I don't know. Sergeant Batista rolls off the tongue better, in my opinion. I think he is a guy that should be out in the streets and stuff, you know?
Even the coffin corner isn't as fun as you'd think.
We've got a situation. Grab your kit.
All right, they're going to that killing, no doubt, right?
Watch well. One of you will be lucky enough to become my intern. A prize opportunity that will have to be earned.
Why does he look directly at her when he says it?
Anybody?
Not yet. An early morning customer called it in.
Are those the eel things?
Ah, intestine.
Nope, those are intestines.
This spatter suggests the initial blow was to the head from behind, and he was dragged down to here. This spray comes from a stab wound. This is likely what killed him.
Well, body part removal could be drug-related, Santeria, voodoo.
Religious.
Can we talk private? Later. Over dinner.
Why?
What's the big deal?
That's what I'm asking you. You're being weird. If you bought another big screen for the apartment and you're expecting me to pay for half of it, there's no
I
way.
didn't
I'm
buy
different
anything. Jesus Christ, leave me alone.
Already having issues. I wonder what he does want to talk about, though.
I'm gonna sneak back to my reunion. I got a big flag football game to suit up for.
Did I just hear him right?
I knew she was gonna be weirded out by that.
You run the post corner? Everyone else know what they're doing? Ready! Ready!
Dexter hasn't a clue.
This time the plan is when Joe is at the bottom of a pile, I'll give him a quick jab and get my sample.
How is he not gonna notice that, dude?
Red, you like?
Dude, if he gets tackled with that thing in his hand, that could be bad, you know?
Come on, Dexter! Stay low!
I love how his dad is there on the touchline.
My lancet.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No lancet means no blood sample.
God damn it.
Dexter, you're an offensive lineman.
Yeah, hit him.
Make him bleed, Dexter.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Make him bleed the good old-fashioned way, you know? But, like, how are you gonna get the sample, then, is the thing I don't know, like, right?
Sorry, Joe. What the fuck was that? You had to play football.
Okay. There you
My
go.
dad.
My dad. I love it. He's so proud on the sidelines. Oh, I wish he was actually there, though. Is he gonna get a match?
And we've got a blood match.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow night, Joe is all mine.
Did you take Harrison for his preschool interview? Good, because Audi really liked it there.
She didn't find it scary. The statues and
the crucifix. That's a very powerful image of the sacrifice that was made for us. God has put a desire for himself in every person.
Look, I know this is a little basic, but how do we even know there is a God? You know, so I can explain it to Harrison.
Well,
Angela's having trouble explaining this too.
It's very hard to put into words.
Because it makes no sense.
Oh, this place is kind of fancy, isn't it?
It's okay, I'm buying.
We're gonna learn a little more about his sister then?
Nice of Dexter to let you out early tonight. I'm glad he's got you helping him out.
Just seems like some nights the pain, the loneliness, whatever it is he's feeling, gets to be too much and he's gotta just disappear for a while. Go out.
Oh.
Poor guy needs a hobby or something.
Totally.
I wonder if Angela's gonna catch on to something here, you know? Because she obviously is catching on to something, but she doesn't know, obviously, about what Dexter's doing. But maybe Angela's gonna catch on a little bit.
Champagne? What is up with you?
We're celebrating, looking at the next lieutenant of homicide.
Oh, he's accepting it.
It's not official yet. I'm only acting LT, but you know, should come to any day now.
What if LaGuerta throws him under the bus here or something?
I could put Audi back in ballet lessons.
Why do I have the feeling this is gonna fall apart? For some reason or other, with LaGuerta being at fault for it, or having to give it to someone else or something. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
What?
You're kind of almost naked on top there. I just don't want people thinking that you're my girlfriend.
Why would they think that?
Because you just took off your top. You're all sexual.
I love it.
I know we didn't grow up together, but I'm your sister, Angel.
Yeah, she's not my girlfriend. I just told her that you're not my girlfriend. Buddy thinks you're a prostitute.
You're not like Pop. You are Pop.
It's funny. It's funny. Like, it's not that bad. You know, it's not that bad. Angela's just being the protective older brother.
Sister?
Mr. Morgan, good morning.
I had a rather unconventional childhood, but I want Harrison to have a normal childhood, a good childhood. I would like for him to go here.
And you came all the way out here this morning just to tell me this?
Yep, that shows how much he wants him to be here.
I'll see if we can find a place for your son.
Thank you.
All right. Get him some faith. Oh, there's the body, right? Ugh, I don't want to see this. He just had a top on, though?
What do we got here? Floater. Washed ashore. Some lady called it in.
Is that the guy, though? With the... But why does... It doesn't really look like he's been disemboweled, but maybe because of something to do with the eels?
He's dead.
Nice, thanks, mate.
Last thing I need is a complicated crime scene.
Someone cut him open and sewed him back up.
There's eels inside, right?
His stitchings are really weird. There's like an A and then a horseshoe kind of thing.
It's Greek. Alpha Omega.
Okay, Quinn.
I dated some sorority chicks back in the day.
Of course you did.
That's how he knows. Oh!
There's something inside.
The eels. That's fucking nasty, dude. They look like CGI, though. They're 100% CGI. Not good CGI either.
Got them all?
Yeah.
How many we got?
7 snakes.
Get the hottie with the big breasts.
It's not a good sign for a crime scene investigator.
Goodbye, big guy. Hello, runner-up. Little Miss Hottie.
Of course.
Another freshwater snake. Somebody put them there. Somebody cut him open, took out his intestines, and replaced them with snakes.
That's weird.
Whatever the message, whoever sent it went to a lot of time and trouble. This is no amateur.
Okay, so this is Dexter's new target now. After this dude.
I was hoping I'd see you before the weekend was over.
Oh, well, here I am.
He's so clueless.
If it wasn't for you, I'd have never made it through high school.
What?
You saved my life. Every test we took, I'd copy all your answers. I never noticed how cute you are. Until now.
Oh my god, dude.
This is it.
Wow. You helped me a lot.
What's he supposed to do, you know? She's just coming on to him so hard right now. What can you even do about this? You just gotta roll with it.
Trisha, I don't have time for this.
Yes, you do.
Oh my... Good Lord Almighty.
Really?
Stop talking, Dexter.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, man.
Thanks, sweetie.
What? Okay. Who does that? She takes care of him and then says, that was so good. Thanks, sweetie. What kind of a god is this woman?
Your purse.
Swallowed it too? Good lord. Why'd she take his phone? Why'd he take her phone? Oh, he's gonna text him off her phone. Right. What if she comes back for it though?
Ooh, Trisha, you bad girl.
He's gonna watch. He's gonna run into her now though before he gets there.
Trisha, you here?
Nope.
The fuck?
Fast reflexes. I hate jocks. I'm the gold and red.
Holy shit.
Tonight is meant for victory. It's time to make you dead.
Holy shit.
I don't think that last line is right.
I'm pretty sure it is.
God damn. Okay. You didn't put up much of a fight.
Welcome back.
That's so creepy.
Why'd you kill Janet?
What?
I'm a blood spatter expert. Remember, I see things others miss.
But I had to.
Yeah? Why? Why'd you have to?
And the marriage was over.
And so you killed her?
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Do you know how expensive a divorce is?
Really? That's your answer?
That's a crazy answer.
What would Jesus have done?
Not that.
Seriously now.
He wants answers.
So what? I'm supposed to defend my beliefs to you?
If you don't mind.
Everyone makes mistakes. They're only human. But God forgives us.
Not for stuff like that, brother.
If you let me go, God will give you life everlasting and whatever you want.
I don't think that's gonna work.
You cannot kill me, for God is a mighty fortress.
Oh, please stop.
And I have been washed in the blood of the Lamb, and He will protect me!
Jesus. That's crazy, dude. Oh my god.
Really?
You don't seem very interested.
Oh, of course I'm interested. I just,
What does he want to talk about, man?
not acting weird.
You're about to drink the candle.
I'm just gonna use the restroom.
Does he want to propose or some shit?
Deborah,
Yep.
will you marry me?
Damn, okay. Why do I have a feeling she's gonna say no? Well, that's not a good omen, is it?
Fuck! He's wearing Kevlar.
Headshot. Need a headshot. Is Quinn gonna save him? Sacrifice himself? Okay, Dad.
Don't fucking move!
Alright?
Yeah.
Oh, she got hit?
Life is good.
I mean, why would it be bad that someone's taking pictures? They kind of made it look like that. Also, what the fuck was that about? Someone just comes in and starts shooting in the bar? Like, is there a rhyme or reason for that? Or was it like, was that just used as like a fucking excuse to to delay Quinn's proposal? I don't know. Does it connect to the other cases or what?
I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a serpent rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads.
And upon his heads, the name of blasphemy.
It's begun.
What's begun?
And I have to think about what he wants and what's best for him. Maybe he'll grow up to be someone who wants to think about those kinds of things.
That's honorable, Dexter. That is honorable. I respect it. That is the end of episode 1. Kind of a lot going on at once, but I guess it sets up this weird kind of culty thing going on. Is that going to be like the overarching thing for the whole season? I don't know. Maybe. And then we have Quinn wanting to propose to Dexter. We have Dexter trying to deal with Harrison's preschool and stuff, and then also taking care of the high school reunion. And he got a little bit ahead in the process as well, so shout out Dexter. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to drop a like, and you can also sign up as a Patreon member and get access to the next 16 episodes right now, or sign up as a free member and get access to the next episode right now. See you next time. Peace out. Have a good one.